Hello everybody, vanburman here, and welcome to another RPG Maker VX Ace tutorial. Today, I'm going to be talking about basics of tile sets and just making sure you're aware of all the options that you have available to you. But I will not be actually creating any tile sets. One, because I'm not that great at it, although I'm willing to have a go. But also, yes, many things. It's very time consuming as well, but I will be going through it at some point. But today I just wanted to go through the basic settings of tile sets. So on your database there will be a tab which says tile sets, and as you will see, it's already got some stuff in here ready for you to use. Now this links to whenever you create a new map, you get to pick what tile set you use. And these can be edited and changed at will, pretty much. But there are a couple of things, obviously, to remember. Okay, so this is the basic world as it is. Now I'm going to want to import some custom tile sets, which I clicked on the wrong one, Resource Manager. And then we go to tile sets, so here we are here. Now I'm going to install the Samurai tile sets, which are, which are these ones here. Okay, so yeah, and as you can see, these are the different tile sets that we have, and these will go into various slots on our tile set tab. So here we have all the basic ones. Now in order to change these, you have to click on this button to search for some other ones, and you will then click over the one that corresponds. Now of course not all the ones that you download will be well marked out as this, but you'll be able to tell because they will in fact match up. So you can see that there's the basic ones and these are the newer ones. And that goes into your top tile, which is the animated tiles. So the water, etc., and lava in this case as well. And that will go in, and it will take over the same properties as the last one. But once again, I'll go into that a little bit later. So you've got World 2A as well, which is also marked here, and it is there. And that will take it over as well. And World B, I believe we have a B, don't we? Yes, there we go. Although it's got some other stuff in there, but probably best not to worry about that too much in a minute. And there you have it. So now what this will do is it will allow you to use the custom tile sets, which are now, as you can see, there, ready for you to begin creating something a little bit different. And all the tile sets look different to how they would do in the, in the other game, or whatever. And there's my pit of lava, or maybe it should be a torrent of lava, but never mind. So you get the general idea. It's all there done for you. Don't much like this circle motion thing, because there's no circling in the game really. It's not really a very good circle, is it? But anyway, never mind. That's not the point. So I believe, although I could be mistaken, when you load a sample map, for example, it should change it, but we'll have a look. So yes, okay, it's changed it, and this does show some of the problems. Not all of it matches up correctly to how it was done before. I mean, for example, here it looks like they've got wood. It's like it's more of a maze than it is a world map, and bits around here don't exactly, stack up quite well. So you have to bear that in mind when you're doing it. I mean, of course, what you could do is instead of overwriting, you could make a new tile set, which would be, field. Like a secondary field that you could use and have in there anyway, which is just as simple as doing this, pretty much. And we're quite lucky actually, because you clicked on field type, it knows which ones are, it doesn't know which ones are passable and which ones aren't. So you do actually have to go through and moderate whether you want players to be able to pass through the tiles or not. Now this might be all basic stuff to people watching, but other people won't know about it. So for example, okay, at the minute we're on passage, so as you can see, at the minute the player can pass through all of these. Now, if you've got a mountain in your world map region, you're probably not going to want them to pass through it. So crossing them off will allow that to happen. You then have also the passage in 4 directions. Now, of course, when you cross it off, the passage goes away because there is no passage. So if you only wanted them to be able to, go up into there, for example, then, you could have that, which is fair enough. Which stops it from, obviously, makes it a fixed object more than anything. Then you also have ladders, so you might want them to be able to just climb up the mountain, I guess, although, really, that once again is more for ladders. Bush, now that obviously is going to tell me what it says. Yeah, it, well, this is the official definition. Sets as translucent the bottom 12 pictures of a character on the tile. So it makes it look like their legs are hidden in between the grass, which is quite nice. We've got counter, which the event will start. Right, okay, that's more for movable stuff. Damage floor means it will damage you if you stand on it, and you can set the floor damage. And terrain tag, is that for... Actually, not sure what this one is. Let's have a look. Assigns numerical value between 0 and 7 to each tile. No specific uses are defined. The value can be obtained by obtaining the get location info event command. For terrain tags that are obtained, those upper layers except for 0 are prioritized. So yeah, that's more for events and that sort of stuff. But as you can see, the difference between the 2 tile sets is that one has already been made and sorted out, and these things here have bushes, whereas the ones in the other bit do not. So yes, if you're going to import new tile sets, you need to remember to do your passage, all this stuff basically, when you import them. And probably the best bet to do is to leave the 4 main ones to start off with, and then make your own down here, and you can always change which one the map uses. So if I got map properties here and I change it to the new field set that we made, now it actually looks right, because that is what the map was made with. It was made using that particular tile set. Although, I think I might have put lava in there, which is why it doesn't look right now. But yeah, you get the general idea, and it works pretty much like that. Now, people want to know where to get tile sets from, because I know from my experience that they're really expensive to get made. I mean, honestly, if you wanted like a full tile set like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 40 times. So you're probably looking at around 150 quid, really, for just this tile set. Here, getting it customized, which, and that's not even made. That's not even the made from scratch. That is just a customized. And when you look at this here, this is an even bigger one. I mean, you're looking at, yeah. Unless you know someone that can do it and is happy to do it just to be in the game, then that's different, of course. But generally, it's going to be very expensive to get made. So you're going to need to know where you can find some ones which are either licensable, so you pay them a small amount of money to use it in your game, or ones that are just commercial free, royalty free use. Now, on Steam, there is an RPG Maker VX Ace workshop where people put their own resources that they're happy for people to use. These are all, I believe, for non-commercial games. I don't think there's much out there that is for commercial games. If you're planning on selling it, you need to look a bit deeper. But if you're not looking to sell it and just making it for fun, then you can get the resources from there. And of course, you can always contact them at a later date and discuss a licensing fee if they're willing to do that. But that's all hypothetical. Another good place to check out is the RPG Maker VX Ace forums, which is, I can't remember exactly what it's called, but if you type that into Google, you'll find it. And on there's a collection of tile sets that people have made, which you can use. The one thing that I found with them is they're not specifically defined in the right areas, so it's not just as simple as the copy and paste method of for example us making the new field tile set. I mean, obviously here, yeah, okay, it doesn't work, but there are some maps where it almost matches up, and that's because they're done with the same logic behind the tile sets, and not everyone has done this. So you have to be very careful when you are using it. I mean, for example, this island here, this bit here looks totally fine because, you know, it all matches up. Obviously the mountains and stuff are different, in a different position on this one than they are on the other one, mainly because this is, you know, for a different type of world map to one that has been from the sample map, sorry, that was created. So all of that needs to be beared in mind when you are thinking about doing that. Now I am going to try doing an episode where I actually get the basic tile set and try to make some differences to it, show you how you can make some small minor adjustments that will make it look a bit better, because of course it is all pixel art, so it can be changed and modified, but I'm not really sure how difficult it is. But I am willing to have a go just for you guys and let you know if it's something which you can actually get any sort of results from. If it's not, then, you know, it is probably something which is for a more skilled person to do, and then, you know, that's when things get a bit more difficult. So, but hopefully this has been of help to help you understand tile sets a bit better. If there's anything I missed out or any questions that you have, just leave me a comment below, and I will try and help you out as best as I can. But as I say, tile sets not my forte. I know about how to import them and how they work, but in terms of making them, that is a slightly different level, but one which I want to look into anyway for my own games, so I might as well do a tutorial on that after I've had a bit of a play around, and I'll let you guys know if it's feasible to be doing that or not. So anyway guys, thank you very much for watching. If you have any general questions as well, or any suggestions for a tutorial or whatever, you can also leave them in the comments as well, and I will try my best to find time to make one for you. So thank you very much for watching, everybody. I'll see you soon. Goodbye.